Yeah, family, y'all already know what time it is. Back with another episode of Camionero Cartel. For those of us that don't speak Spanish, Camionero means truck driver. Cartel is a band, a group, or a team of people that work together in order to gain financial power, wealth, and influence on a national and international basis. Now, today's episode, we're briefly going to talk about this situation between Finny the Legend and Sin City Manny. Man, look how quick you can change your life and throw your life away, right? For an internet beef. Now, this situation could have easily been avoided if a man had his CDL, was in his truck, and was out here over the road with his mind on his money and his money on his mind. You don't find yourself in those situations when you're in your truck and you're getting on down the road making piles and piles of money. Prayers and blessings for that family that has lost a member, or both families actually have lost a member. Somebody's going to prison and somebody's going to the morgue, which is generally speaking where that lifestyle leads you to. All right. Now, how did this happen? It happened because a man left his logical state of mind and entered into his emotional state of mind, right? Which is why it's always a problem if a man becomes emotional. It's very important that a man always operates in his logical mindset, his logical state of being. Because if a man lowers from that level, from up here, right, the logical state, and goes down to his animalistic, emotional state, right, it becomes a problem. Which is why there's a saying called mind over matter, right? This is your matter down here, and this is your mind over here, up here, all right? Mind over matter. Your mind should be above the matter down here. All right, and his mind should have been above the matter or the situation that he was dealing with, which led him to take another man's life. All right, my prayers go out to the family and to that man that's going to have to spend many, many years thinking about the errors of his ways in a penitentiary now. All right, now this man was going somewhere. He seemed like he had a very successful market on lock. Right, he seemed like he had a very successful channel. He had his theme, he had his gimmick down pack, and it seemed to be rising and rising and rising. But then what happened, right? A distraction came along, which pulled him off of his path, right? And now he did something that was so extreme, where now his family, as well as the victim's family, are going to have to pay, and they're never going to forget that which is taking place. All right. So once again, I pray for the families of the victims, and also for the family of the offender as well, because there's going to be a lot of suffering that comes from this action that just took place. All right. Now, family, with that being stated, I want to remind you, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. We're halfway through the year. You can make sure to reach your goals if you stay focused. All right. Stay away from those negative environments, negative food. All right. And a negative frame of thinking. Positivity is the way to go. Always find the light in a situation, right? And no matter what type of situation you're in life, it could always be worse. There are a lot of people that would love to trade places with you. Think about this situation with Manny, all right, and Finny the Legend. You think that they want to trade places with you right now in a difficult situation that you may be in? Of course they would, right? Because this guy's about to go to prison. The other guy's going to the morgue. So think about them in the situation and the hardship that they're going through in comparison to what you're going through. I'm sure your situation is temporary, all right? But their situation, especially for one, is going to be permanent, all right? Now, this other guy, in broad daylight, they're probably going to slap him with a premeditated as well, all right? Because he had time to think about his actions. He planned it out. He went there looking for this guy, right? With a weapon, with intent to use or do bodily harm to this man, which led to him. I don't think this man is going to get out of this situation. I think they're going to slap him with a first-degree all right? And not only, okay, or unalived rather, he unalived this man and his wife. And his girl. All right. So, people, you don't find yourself in these situations when you're in your truck, you got your CDL, you get your passport, and you get your plane ticket, and up and out of here, baby. Up and out of here. Cartel, I need you on the family. I need you to join the cartel. I need you on the team. Make sure to get your CDL. We'll see you in the next episode. And make sure to stay tuned, because we got some science and some jewels coming to you real soon that I did want to drop this acknowledgement to this situation that just took place. Unfortunate for both families. And I'll see you soon, family. All right? Always love. Peace.
Thank you for flying Camino Cartel Airlines. Welcome to Colombia. The weather is currently 78 degrees. If you look at the window, you can take in absolutely amazing scenery in the plane. Please, when you exit the plane, don't forget to grab all your belongings and look behind you. Have to make sure that you have not forgot anything.